Hey guys, this is Gamer Tylea and I'm currently playing Alone in the Dark. And I just finished episode 2 out of 8 episodes. And I can see the potential for horror games in this early game. The fact that it's quite similar to the Resident Evil-ish. There's like flesh eating or hybrids, a monster that takes over a human's body and then want to eat you, and the only way to kill it is to smack his head or shoot him a lot of times and then put him in the flame so he will burst into flame. And I can see the potential for being a horror game. Uh, for instance, in one sequence where you're supposed to find a car and you look into a hole and there's suddenly one creature that goes past the hole. It's like too cliche. Some of these scares are very easy to predict. But it's very stressful. The controls are very confusing. You can switch between third person and first person, and you have to, because when you're fighting, you are in third person, but when you're running around or walking and you want to move easier, you have to go into first person. Um, in third person, you can only use the left stick, but and you can't look around, you just walk into circles. And in first person, you can use the right stick to look around and walk with the left stick like it's supposed to be. I know, it's very confusing. And I just finished the last part of sequence 2. It's a very hectic car drive, very stressful, and no time for errors. And I don't know how many times I failed because there was like, oh, I drove into wrong corner, or I wrong ran into a car or a light pole. And there's sometimes cars that ran into me, and then I turned around and I anyway. It's very stressful, and as I said, I can see the potential for being a horror game. Um, but it's not. I'm not easily scared. Um, I did get scared when I was playing Resident Evil Revelations 2, but that was because I was playing it with a friend, and she's very scared. At least when she's playing horror games, she can jump because she saw a piece of paper on the wall. Um, while I get scared when there's this giant monster that I didn't anticipate jump right in front of me. That's when I get scared. Um, but I'm not easily scared. There was some times that I felt very tense playing these parts, but not so much. And I was very confused in the first part of the first episode, where you had to blink, and you can still blink, I think. I could yesterday when I started on episode 2, so I think I can still do it. You just have to press that right stick. And in the first part, when I couldn't do anything but walk and blink. And I had to blink because otherwise my vision got all blurry. And I was like, do I really have to blink through the whole game? Was my thought. And that would have been very confusing. But luckily it wasn't like that. But it was kind of different, good difference, doing something that I'm not very used to. Um, I'm not used to control the blinking in the games, especially when you're not in first person. Uh, Actually, never. I don't know why I said that. Um, anyway, you play as some guy who lost his memory. Apparently, he was, as they said, a hybrid, I think. But somehow uh, could have got free from this. I don't know. So anyway, he has no memory of who he is, and I have no idea what his name is. and there was like this old dude who kind of knew, but he killed himself before he told him. Um, so it's very confusing right now. But as I said, it's only in the beginning. I have 6 more episodes to go, and each episode is kind of long, so um, I don't know. I am going to play, um, hopefully, one episode tomorrow on Alone in the Dark. Yeah, I don't have really much more to say than I hope to see you guys tomorrow, and I hope I can catch up with the games that I'm so behind with. Um, I don't know if I will be able to finish this game before Sunday, so we'll see. Anyway, I hope you liked this episode. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. So, see you tomorrow, maybe. Bye.